Hey folks, welcome to the latest edition of the AEW save on TEW2020. It's just the one episode of this particular show, as pay-per-view is at the end of this week. After this, the pay-per-view will obviously be a one-off episode, and then it'll be back to our format, our newly designed format of 2 episodes of Dynamite per YouTube video. So hopefully here we have a good show and we can really go on the road to Out of Control, and then on the way to, I want to say, Full Gear. I can't actually remember what the November pay-per-view is, but whatever it is, if it's Full Gear or Revolution, one of the two. So we're at the Watsco Centre for this one. As always, if you do enjoy it, leave thumbs up is appreciated. If you want to get social, let me know your thoughts on this, or your own saves as well, wrestling in general. And of course, if you want to buy the game, or you just want to get some mods, or check other people's stuff, the resources are all in the description below. So we're building up this pay-per-view. Our main event is going to be Pac challenging for the championship with Jon Moxley. And in this matchup, we basically have a situation where he's a wee bit aggrieved from what's went down previously. You know, he wants that championship and he's going to do what he can at all costs. He thinks that Moxley's a fake champion, not the best wrestler in the company, and that's who Pac thinks it is. It's him, and he wants to take that belt. So in '93, poor stuff from Excalibur and Tony Schiavone, but overall good stuff from Pac and Moxley. Got the crowd hotter and got the show off to a strong start. We then had a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd and subpar wrestling, as Hikaru Shida and Nikki Storm defeated Killer Kelly and Nyla Rose in 9:13 when Shida pinned Kelly with the Majo no Ichigeki, butchered that horribly. I just felt like it was a good opportunity to give Killer Kelly a chance on the main roster. Obviously I've just been using her on Dark as like a kind of enhancement, but a wee bit of exposure. She takes a loss, and a 54 here. It protects Nyla Rose, who needs wins getting into her next match. And yeah, good performance from Hikaru and Nikki Storm in an ever-developing women's division. After the matchup, Nikki Storm just says she was impressed by Hikaru Shida, and like she done with Chris Statlander, she'd be more than honoured to give Hikaru a matchup at Out of Control. So we'll go through the full card at the end of the episode. But yeah, Hikaru Shida, Nikki Storm for the Women's Championship. Could be a belter. That was a 60. Chris Jericho again is all over the place, man. He looks just completely lost. He looks just sad, lonely. He's sitting with a bottle of bubbly again, 3 episodes in a row. Is this worrying what's happening within our circle? An 82 for Jericho, as it was good and he benefited from a hot catchphrase. We then had a Mayhem match, which you need one per show, so yeah, this got it, and obviously the crowd don't like it, but it's part of the product as well, so it's a bit hypocritical or contradicting. But they had decent reaction from the crowd anyway. Christopher Daniels over Shawn Spears with the best moonsault ever, 42. 2 experienced vets. It's just building Christopher Daniels up for that matchup with Lance Archer, which he talks about post-match and just says if he's going to retire, he's going to do it as TNT champion, but he will make sure he beats up Lance Archer for what he's done to SCU. That was a 64. Next up, we had Brian Cage defeat Orange Cassidy in 6:45, a flying elbow drop. Simple matchup here. They want revenge for what's happened to Chuck Taylor. And yeah, the machine Brian Cage just absolutely destroys Cassidy, and that was a 63 rating. We'll keep Cage and Camille together despite them being awkward, but that obviously was a wee bit negative towards the match. After the matchup though, with him beating down Orange Cassidy, who comes to save the day? Matt Jackson, although I couldn't put the angle on it. If 2 people make the save, but Young Bucks make the save and they chase off Brian Cage. That was a 65, saving OC from a beating. It's a bit weird that they would save Orange Cassidy, but the announcers have confirmed that at Out of Control we will see the Young Bucks take on the Titans, of course, Brian Cage and Jacob Fatu. So a great opportunity, 2 contrasting styles, but a great opportunity for the Titans to get a big match at Out of Control. Next up, Darby Allin's just saying he's fed up of Brody Lee wanting to make him join the Dark Order, and he says this Sunday it's over. He's never going to join the Dark Order. He says if he loses, he'll go, but it's not going to happen. He's going to get them out of his way. and go on to continue his AEW career. It was a 77. Brody Lee the matchup with El Lindaman. Brody wins with a pile driver in 67 minutes. Let's get the crowd hotter, which is good to see. It was just a regular matchup. And yeah, the big man giving himself some momentum before he faces Darby. Then we had a bout that had great heat and good wrestling. I had Cody defeat the Inner Circle's Cash Wheeler in 13:44 with the Crossroads. This was a 73. Obviously try to do his best to help what's happened with Chris Jericho, Cash Wheeler here, but Cody picks up the win. Need to get him over a bit more, only getting a performance of 68, but he benefits from a new move, gets the crowd buzzing, and overall it's one of hopefully 2 good matches. So that are still the show tonight. After the matchup, Sammy Guevara's went, it's a disgrace what's happening with the Inner Circle. Jericho's all over the place. The Inner Circle's in disarray. And he blames Cody. He started it when he beat Jericho for the EVP at All Out. And then when they beat him in the House of Hardy match, so he says he's going to get the Inner Circle back on the winning side, do Jericho proud when he beats Cody at All Out of Control this Saturday. Then we had a contract signing for the big matchup, Hangman Page and Kenny Omega with DDP as the host. I couldn't think who to put in that role, so we gave it to DDP. Hangman signs the contract, hands it over to Omega, and they both sign it, and you know how these go, brawl at the end. Obviously we're building this matchup, Omega versus Hangman at the pay-per-view, but it should be good. Kenny came across well. DDP was underwhelming, which was a bit of a surprise. And the segment drew a 69, so all down to our main event to hopefully draw a good rating. And it was an exceptional matchup that saw Jon Moxley defeat the Death Triangle's Ray Fenix in 14:11 with a Death Rider. 83, 91 plays 82. This was with a lack of psychology as well, which is not bad, because that would have made that even about an 87 or an 88. So a good matchup there. And at the end of the show, Moxley saying you can send all your lackeys, but the reality is I am the AEW champion and nothing is going to change that pack, so be ready for this Saturday. So overall, we increased our show popularity in 15 regions. We would have gained 2 other regions, but it was restricted due to audience size. I'll be honest, after this episode, I'm turning that off. I just want to grow the company with it being limited, so that won't come up again. But feel free in your own saves if you want to use it or not. I just don't like being restricted in how the game can develop in fantasy booking scenarios. If it's a save where I'm looking to just kind of take it really, really serious in terms of a proper management role rather than just fantasy booking, I'll look at it. But for now, straight on, just want to improve as much as I can in fantasy book, because if we get AEW in a good position, we can start stealing people from WWE more than we already have. So Darby Allin's turning into a good workup. 1.77 TV, and this one made me laugh. Just seen it earlier, but MJF, Wardlow doesn't connect with the fans. That's your pal. What are you doing? But that was it for for Dynamite. So just to confirm the card for this pay-per-view coming up then, for Out of Control. Women's Championship on the line as Nikki Storm defends against Hikaru Shida. We have the matchup between Toni Storm and Nyla Rose. The TNT Championships on the line as Lance Archer defends against Christopher Daniels. We've got the big matchup between the Young Bucks and the Titans, Brian Cage and Jacob Fatu. Darby Allin versus Brody Lee. If Darby Allin loses, must join the Dark Order. Sammy Guevara looks to avenge Chris Jericho as he faces Cody. Kenny Omega faces his old tag team partner, Hangman Page. And Moxley defends the Heavyweight Championship, or World Championship, against Pac. It was a struggle to get the Bucks on the card, but realistically the Bucks would be on every pay-per-view card, so it kind of made sense to put them on. So let me know in the comments section below your predictions for Out of Control, and if there's any programs you want to see going forward, let me know and we'll try and work it in at one point. But yeah, hopefully it all makes sense, and yeah, we can expand the company and have a proper Monday Night War at one point. So thanks for watching, enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you for the pay-per-view coming up in a few days' time. Bye bye.